Hey guys, latest news with crypto, Marie local and international. Kamala Harris won't save Democrats if she takes over for Biden, warns historian who correctly predicted 9 out of the last 10 elections. I have been saying it forever. Of course, who am I for people to listen? People don't like Kamala Harris like that. They are not going to pour their support behind Kamala Harris for many reasons. Number one, she's a woman. America is not ready for a woman to take over. Not only she's a woman, she's a black woman. They don't care for her like that. She's not likable like that. I mean, Michelle Obama is not even in the run. She's beating the former president Donald Trump. Now, if Michelle Obama were to change her mind to save the Democratic Party, said, you know what, I'm going to put my differences aside, I will take over. Probably something could happen. But with Kamala Harris, whether the team like it or not that somebody else taking over, is she still the vice president? That's the way it gotta go. If she become the first presidential candidate, that former president is going to beat her. People are not ready for a black woman to take over America, period. President Joe Biden has recently faced calls to move aside for another Democratic nominee. Professor Alan Lichtman, who predicted 9 out of 10 elections since 1984, says it could be a bad idea. Biden checks off more of the 13 key questions than Kamala Harris, Lichtman told WSJ. A professor and historian who successfully predicted the last 9 out of 10 elections since 1984 believes President Joe Biden is still the safest bet for Democrats. Since Biden's poor debate performance against Donald Trump, the president has fielded calls from voters, donors, and congressional colleagues to drop out of the race for a new nominee. Some names floated as potential replacement included Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and California Governor Gavin Newsom. However, as Business Insider has previously reported, Vice President Kamala Harris may be the most obvious and viable option for Democrats given the immediate war chest she would get from Biden's campaign and the boost from intra-party support. But Alan Lichtman, a presidential historian at American University, told the Wall Street Journal that even Harris can't save the Democrats based on his famous motto, Keys to the White House. This motto entails 13 true and false questions to determine the performance of the party holding the White House. If 6 or more of the 13 keys are false, then the holding party, in this case the Democrats, will lose. Lichtman told the Journal that Biden has provided Democrats with 7 keys so far: the incumbency, no significant primary contest, no recession during the election, a strong long-term economy based on real per capita economic growth compared to the average of the previous 2 terms, major policy changes, no major scandal directly pertaining to the president, and an uncharismatic challenger. If Harris were to become the new nominee, Democrats risk losing 2 of those key. Biden secure the incumbency and the primary contest. Biden step aside, they lose obviously the incumbency, Lichtman told the Journal, and it's not at all clear that there wouldn't be a big party fight. Lichtman said the only highly unlikely scenario in which Harris could maintain the same key Biden has is if Biden steps down from the presidency now, giving the White House to the VP just a few months before the election. He said Harris would obtain the incumbency key and Biden could then release his delegates to his VP to secure the context key. Again, guys, I have said it over and over. it has to be one of their own that takes over. If Kamala Harris can remain as vice president, that's fine, but it has to be one of their own. I'm talking about a white guy, a white woman, but they are not ready to have a black woman to take over this country, period. They are not ready. America is a racist country, man. God is great. Obama survived the 8 years, but I don't think a woman will survive that. I'm telling ya. Subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Thank you for watching.